mask. And other is that we have kept your chair at an adequate distance. So if you can realize that you are at a safe distance from anybody in the room. So another advantage of it is that you can choose to remove your mask if you're feeling safe, because you're at that safe distance and maybe you'll be feeling more relaxed. So you're good?
Yes.
Okay. So Drishti, let us start. To begin with, I want you to introduce yourself to board members.
Hello, sir. My name is Drishti Singh. I am 23 years old. I was born in Allahabad, which is presently known as Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, and finished my education from Anpara, Sonbhadra. Later on, I continued my BTech from MNNIT Allahabad, and this is my second UPSC attempt and first UPSC interview, sir.
Okay, and you did your BTech in which branch? Electrical?
Sir, Electronics and Communication.
Electronics and Communication. Is that your Electronics and Communication? So that's not directly available. So what is your optional subject here?
Anthropology, sir.
Anthropology. Why not physics? Why not chemistry, mathematics, not even electrical engineering?
So while I was pursuing BTech, there was an option in my final year to choose an optional subject. In those times, I picked up a subject which had stories of tribals as its subject matter. It really intrigued me, and when I came to UPSC, since my subject was not available, I was intrigued by the syllabus of anthropology and thus decided to take it as my optional subject.
Okay, so you're deeply interested about it.
Yes, sir.
Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you mention 3 books of anthropology which are not guide or help books?
So, the first is The Study of Man.
Study of Man by?
I'm sorry, sir, I currently don't recall the writer. The second is Primitive Culture. The third is Indian Village by S.C. Dubey.
Okay. Can I presume that you read all 3?
No, sir.
No. Okay, if we look at Shyamacharan Dubey, you mentioned the Indian Village,
Yes,
and
sir.
there's a couple of other studies. What methodology usually S.C. Dubey adopts?
Sir, S.C. Dubey usually adopted the methodology of case study. He was studying southern India, the kinship and political systems in southern India. So as per my information, he continued with case study and administrative anthropological methods.
I think you should relook at all this stuff. If I look at your application form, it appears that you've been interested in many interesting things, and that includes nanotechnology.
Yes,
and
sir.
you mentioned spintronics as one area.
Yes, sir.
For the benefit of the board members, can you please explain what spintronics is and how is it different from electronics?
So my experience in spintronics was not very detailed. I had finished my final BTech final year project in spintronics. It is basically a branch of electronics where we manipulate the spin of electrons so that we produce useful applications, such as in my case supercapacitance and better conductivity in the material.
So we do understand that electronics relies primarily on the flow of the electrons, and spintronics, as you said, relies more on the spin of the electrons.
Yes.
But how will it creates those electronic devices like transistors or other devices? How will it work?
So certain substances behave differently when put in the presence of a magnetic field. And we exploit this property of these substances in creating electronic devices such as transistors in spintronics.
Okay.
So the basic fundamental is we create a similar tunnel, and the combination is used so that a similar conductivity is created as in electronic devices. But the initial beginning of electron flow is started by the principle of spintronics.
You're from Prayagraj. You are interested in Hindi poetry?
Yes, sir.
Who are other important poets from Prayagraj?
Sir, Harivansh Rai Bachchan, sir, and Akbar Allahabadia, sir.
You read any of them?
I read Harivansh Rai Bachchan, sir.
Okay. Apart from Madhushala, can you name a few?
Yes, sir. Sir, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, जो बीत गई सो बात गई.
These are collections or individual poetries?
These are individual poetries, sir.
Fine. Thank you, Srishti. So.
Thank you